What is going on, guys? My name is D3 and I want to welcome you guys back to another Dragon Ball Super discussion video. And today we're going to be talking about the information that was leaked today. This is why I don't do news, honestly, because all the information comes out when I'm at work, and Apple's like, oh, you have to work these incredible hours, so I don't get a chance to record until I get home. But I'm not going to be doing like a full review. I'll save that for when the chapter officially comes out. But big shout outs to Herms from Kanzenshi, man. He translated a lot of this stuff earlier today, and a lot of people have been dropping their videos, and I just wanted to let you guys get my thoughts on some of this information here. So you guys know about for one, spoilers. Please leave if you don't want to have anything spoiled for the upcoming chapter of Dragon Ball Super or the anime by chance, if you guys are watching that and following that exclusively. But yeah, those are only warnings. So pretty much I'm gonna just pretty much give you guys my thoughts on the roster of the tournament. I mean, there's a lot of side stuff, like Tights is gonna be in it. She's gonna be making an appearance, which is pretty cool, of course, Bulma's older sister. Also, the Super Dragon Balls apparently are Earth sized, or not Earth, well, sort of, planet sized. That's the proper word. And the original Dragon Balls are the Super Dragon Balls, and every other Dragon Ball, well, the Dragon Balls that the Namekians made directly after the Super Dragon Balls were in existence were carved from that. They were kind of shaved from that one centuries ago, apparently. And from there, they've been just following that same mold, or they learned how to do it. It's kind of unclear at this point how they're able to make them now on their own, like Kami did. So it's kind of weird, but it is what it is. So there's that. There's the Tights thing. Jocko's going to be there, of course. There's going to be some new character called Zuno. He's pretty much a all-seeing, all-knowing person that even the Kais weren't aware of, which is interesting as well. So yeah, there's that. So pretty much the only other thing left is the tournament roster. So it turns out that, as everybody already knew, Goku and Vegeta are going to be taking part in it. But this is where, they shed a little bit more light, and this is where it gets a little bit interesting, because it turns out that Majin Buu and Piccolo are going to be taking part for Universe 7 as well. I didn't anticipate any more Earth people, so I think that's pretty cool. I think Majin Buu fits very well because he's a very powerful person. He's still probably one of those powerful people in the universe, if you think about it. As far as Piccolo goes, I'm sure he's going to need some sort of power-up. I'm not sure what's going to go happen there, but if he and Majin Buu can train under Beerus and Whis, or maybe Goku and Vegeta, I don't know, or train with them as sparring partners, then they should be able to get some sort of significant power boost. And that, I think that is great seeing Piccolo. He's kind of underappreciated in the series. I think that's kind of great seeing him getting a little bit more limelight there. But they did point out, I believe Vegeta said that Gohan probably would be the perfect contestant because he has the most potential out of everybody, which implies they may be doing some sort of training. But Goku just pretty much debunks that and says, hey, he only studies now, just leave him alone. Honestly, if you expected Gohan to take part, then I don't really know what to say. I didn't expect him to take part anyway. I mean, look at the guy's history, his progression. Honestly, he was never a fighter to begin with. He never truly wanted to be a fighter. Every fight he was in, he was kind of forced into. If you look at his fights, it's just like, look at his progression. Like, it's not Chi-Chi's fault he turned out to be a scholar. He wanted to be a scholar. He followed through with that. That's his dream. Like, I mean, you really can't knock the character. I understand that there's people that look at Dragon Ball as only this action-oriented show. That's all it is. But the reality is, from Gohan's perspective, Goku's always going to be there to freaking take care of him. For one, he doesn't have to fight for that. On top of that, there's no stakes in this. There's really no stakes. There's no problem if, I didn't get into this, but there's no problem if Champa wins the tournament and he gets Universe 7's Earth, because it's just going to relocate to Universe 6 and just pretty much swap with Universe 6's Earth. And it's not like they're going to die, like the planet's just going to be destroyed. As far as we know, nothing's going to happen. It's like there's really no stakes in this fight, if you think about it. It's just a fight just over some petty shit, over some food. It doesn't make sense. So there's really no reason for him to participate. Gohan doesn't care about action. He doesn't care about pride. He doesn't care about, appearance. He doesn't care about any of that stuff. The only thing that matters to Gohan is his family and, proceeding with being able to take care of his family in a way that his father was never able to do so. He doesn't look at Goku as a bad person, when the reality is, yes, Goku saves the universe, but, that doesn't pay the bills. Gohan wants to be able to provide for his wife and his daughter, and you can't really knock the guy for that. But getting back to new information, this is what I was saying I didn't really get into, but like I was saying, that I just explained what happened with the Dragon Balls, but Champa has been searching for decades for these Dragon Balls. Apparently he has 6 of them. He's looking for the last one. He couldn't find it. This explains why in episode 18 of Dragon Ball Super, he and Vados were destroying shit. Apparently they were looking for another Dragon Ball, destroying planets. He was like, oh no, it's your turn. Like, they've just been going around for the hell of it. And I believe even the Kaioshin pointed out, hey, what happened to these planets over here? They just destroyed. They're gone. I don't know what happened. Turns out he's been looking for decades for these Dragon Balls, but I wonder what his original motive was. And I say that because he just decided that he wants the Earth, and he's going to be using the Dragon Balls, if he wins, to relocate the Universe 7 Earth to Universe 6. But what was the initial motive for the Dragon Balls? What was he looking for? So yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts on Champa and what he was initially trying to do. What you think he would have been looking for the Dragon Balls in the first place? A lot of people didn't really comment on that in their versions of this type of video. Also, the last contestant, I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit, but the last contestant for the Universe 7 squad is somebody we don't really know of. I believe in Dragon Ball Super, Beerus points out at the end of his fight with Goku that Goku actually is the second strongest person that he's fought aside from Whis. And whoever the first strongest person is, my bad, is going to be who's going to be partaking on Beerus' squad, essentially. So I think that's very interesting. He or she must be, well, obviously he's very powerful if they were able to give Beerus more of a run of his money than Goku was able to in his God form. But I don't know. Let me know guys' thoughts on this information. I will be having a chapter review whenever that comes out officially translated. Once again, big shout out to Herms from Kanzenshu. Man, thank you. I appreciate everything you do. If you guys want a more in-depth version, because this was just my opinionated, review type deal, Geekdom also did this video. If you guys are subbed to me and you're not subbed to him, go subscribe to Geekdom 101. He doesn't need any plugs from me, but I'm pretty sure all you guys are already over there. So yeah, that's it from me, guys. I will catch you guys next time. Stay swaggy, as I always say. Peace out, guys.